I want to get a new arm eventually without the springs, but they're so expensive. Hello there, Vitamin. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day. Welcome everybody to Broken Sword 1. The Shadow of the Templars. So, we are in Paris. I'm gonna hydrate before I do the intro. Now that the water had cooled down from after being in the car for half a day, it's actually quite drinkable again. Because it wasn't earlier, it was super gross. But yeah, we are in Paris, and a reporter lady got invited for an interview to a higher political, higher known figure. She didn't know why he specifically asked for her, but he mentioned to her that he knows her father, which she didn't know of. Well, he got murdered randomly, and she is trying to find the murderer. Thing is, he's not the only person of the kind that got murdered. She saw a pantomime climbing through the window and saw him standing there after the murder, so he's the murderer. But she's also seen similar murders, or heard of similar murders in other towns all around the world. Like, I think there was one in Japan or Korea or something, and there was another one in Italy. And it seemed like all the people had something in common, because they must have known each other, which we found out later. But yeah, she's trying to investigate. And while she's trying to do that, she finds out that indeed the other guy knew her father, and he actually was in a war suppressing uprisings with the murdered guy, and yeah. And to say not in the nicest way, he just watched while people get shot. So she had a little crisis after seeing that, understandably. But yeah, meanwhile, our guy that we're currently playing here, he's from America. He's currently on a visit here. And he was sitting in a cafe when an explosion happened. A clown entered the cafe, left without his instrument, and then shortly thereafter an explosion happened. Now he thought the clown took a briefcase, so he went after the clues to find the clown, and he actually found some clues as to who the clown could be. And he teamed up with said reporter, and now we're in the hotel of the clown killer. He is posing as a gentleman here, under a different name. Posing as an electrician, I think it was. And we already searched this room and found some clues, but he put some stuff in the safe in this hotel. The problem we have now is we can't really access that safe. Plus, there's gangsters outside that wanna search us every time we leave, and I think they wanna find the documents if we bring them out. So we have to find a way. Somehow.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Bring the documents out. I have an idea. Because we have a room, I wonder if we can throw them out the window. But yeah, let's...
Do you know what this is?
At a guess, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Ah, Mr. Merlin, perchance.
So let's try to get the thing somehow.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
I want to go through everything I have.
Can you think of any use for
just
this
so
tool,
that
ma'am?
I don't miss
I
anything.
can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
You mean Merlin?
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
Oh, I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
That's why I wanted to try. There we go. But yeah, we can go to the back alley, so my plan is gonna be grab the papers, bring them up to the room that we have a key
You
for.
placed a package from Merlin in the hotel safe.
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
1 moment, please.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Indeed.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Okay, we're going upstairs. Okay, we can't throw it out of the window like that, so I guess we need to get out. But yeah, we can go in the back alley. So my plan...
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
There we go. See? So that's the plan. I'm glad we could figure it out because I struggled a bit yesterday with that. Okay. So now that I know we can go to the side alley, which I figured out yesterday. Let's go back down, let the goons search me, and then get that manuscript and go back to Nico's apartment. My eyes are so dry, I need to take eye drops.
Hold it right there. Search him again, lad.
Nice and burning.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Oh, Dex and you guys. I knew that would happen.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out. Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Come in, George.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Oh, I also found that.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U-boot.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Okay.
This guy, named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
So the treasure
Yeah, but
is
the
hidden,
Templars did
waiting
some
to be
atrocities
discovered?
too, so...
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
Oh, we don't know
Maybe
that.
that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it, a credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Yeah, but it's him that's
I
hiding.
found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use.
Fair.
There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Could be helpful still, though, better.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times, warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his groaning. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
That's cute, though. He rolled the cigarettes for
Let's
her,
take
but
another look
kept
at the
helping.
manuscript. There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod. There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
It's so spicy, I love
A
it.
knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
That's helpful.
touchy. Tell me that again.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she?
Mhm.
She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse. Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kron Museum. I'll give you the address.
Okay, nice.
I have to go.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Kron Museum.
Let's do that. is he? Karan, huh? That could be the tripod, huh?
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
He must be thinking, what the heck is this guy thinking about? He's like totally fine with him moving things, is he?
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here
Hmm.
most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on. Can you give me any further information about the
How
tripod?
nice he is.
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobino.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Hmm.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
Valid. I'm sad we did. It would have been interesting.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Okay.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Thanks for your help.
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us! Watch out!
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No et no.
Okay, okay. This is ridiculous.
I was trying to go further, but I can't. Wonder if I can do anything outside. No. No. It's another annoying one, is it? I talked to him about something else.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
I love to see the reaction of
Would you
him.
like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't frequent places like that.
Do you recognize this ID pass? No. Thanks for your help.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't.
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre.
Dude doesn't
That is
like
why
burgers,
I
huh?
keep the windows closed.
Hello there, Effie. Hope you're well. Trying to figure out what I can do here. I want to have a look, supposed to look at the tripod, but there's no way to do that. Can you not open the freaking window anymore? There's nothing much else I can do.
No, monsieur. No et no.
Okay, okay.
No, it's just okay. Okay, we can't do anything here. I don't know how to proceed. Do you guys have any idea? Because I don't see anything else I can click. Can't go any further.
Watch out! You'll...
Love how he's like worried about this, but totally lets me
This
go
is
inside of here.
ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
I can't interact with that anymore. That doesn't undo anything either. I don't know. How can we proceed here? Because there's no like... There's no other way, is there? I don't think I see anything else. Can I maybe go leave and talk to Nico again? Ask her if she knows where the guy's living.
Hi. I've been to the Crew Museum.
Did you speak to Lobino?
No, he wasn't there.
See.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Lochmarn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Belota case. If you really think Pegram's dam is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly? Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with a sword between them.
Yeah, there's nothing else here.
Look.
There's a woman looking at her reflection, but the
Yes, I can't click on this for some reason, so...
and the nut through my... Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe not yet, but I see your paths entwined in the future.
I doubt it.
Interesting. Do you know about the club?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, but I can tell you one thing. There's no such place as the Club à la Moute in Paris.
That's helpful.
See you later.
That's right.
Oh, wait, we can... we can actually go there now.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne, the castle where Peagram's excavation was located. Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of the picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run. From me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's the poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies she gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
You sure about that?
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Marne.
Is a ghost really a
You're not telling me you
ghost, or
believe
is
in
it
ghosts,
maybe
are you?
somebody
Mister,
else?
I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
Somebody had a cold, I'd say.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
Well, so
I'm
there's
sure
the haunted
rational
castle.
explanation
Oh, that's
to what
nothing
you
new.
saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Loch Marne, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw.
It?
This clown, see. And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir, I never seed it before in my life.
McGuire, huh?
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure, jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Why do I have the feeling we're gonna find him dead?
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling. It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, it was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian stout builds body.
Okay.
Hi there, old-timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Is he at the castle,
Can I
maybe?
buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochbarn Castle is haunted.
Are
That's
you?
what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's
Why do
no
I
one
have to
around
think
to stop
it's
me,
him?
is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Oh, really?
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk?
I have
or
the feeling he
something?
might be the actual
In that
ghost.
barn,
I don't
that'll
know
be the
why,
day.
but he could easily be the
No.
ghost.
That was a ghost, to be sure.
You sure about that? Really?
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
There we go,
Oh,
see?
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh,
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
mhm.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
That didn't make me uncomfortable in the slightest.
I'll see you later.
Ugh, gross.
He wasn't listening. Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Well, how with your ghost
Have you
story.
heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh no, I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
That's
Have
funny.
you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the
Yeah.
Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With
Yeah, and
branches
as
in
such,
so
they
many
weren't the
countries,
best
they had
at
to
being
establish new
humane.
methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
And thieves.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Oh yes, they were arrested, and many were burnt at the stake.
Didn't work
Good.
though.
They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
Yeah, I get that.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
How can I get into the castle?
But those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart.
But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Hmm.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now, there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
The gem, huh?
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village.
Phew.
A soft pint with our esteemed host, I might add.
Did he not pay his bills?
Do you know where Pegram is gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dark.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar.
Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why.
More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill.
I knew it.
Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
Goodbye for now. Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can...
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
Here's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Did anyone from the village work
Yeah,
at Pegram's
probably.
dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man...
To be fair, we're
told me
aiming to have a lot
incontinent.
more
What a nerve.
easily
That
recyclable
boy
and
couldn't-
compostable
the rest of them couldn't
things, so I
together.
wonder how many things they actually find.
Can you tell me anything about
In
the
the
castle
future.
on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
Good question.
Bye for now. Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could. If you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Have you served any,
Back to work might
clowns
not be
recently?
at this job for
No.
too much longer,
You're
but
the
you gotta
first
do
player.
what you're gonna do for the time being. Yeah, I hope it's not too bad.
Indeed I do.
Good
Are
night.
you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh,
And I'm
no.
trying to catch
I'm just
all
trying
of
to
us,
track
guys.
him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Yeah, let's try that.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Look, I got... My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Well, we could ask about... We could ask the bartender if he's seen the
See
guy
you later.
that we are after. Let's ask him about the murderer.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club.
Nice.
According to Mahoney, it develops character.
It
Isn't
is.
that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Dial.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
May I have another...
Certainly, sir.
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion.
Love.
Skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Wow, he's into that stuff. Oh, we're not treated wrong, that's good.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
I wouldn't either.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
Well then.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Hello again. What? I'm looking for Sean Fitz... Don't you... No, I'm from...
Okay,
I'll see
never
you.
mind. He's Fitzgerald, not the other dude.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Okay, let's hydrate some.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people.
Check out this pass.
Thomas Merlin. No.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem. Hey! I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy makers.
Oh, yes? And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Well, he just said that somebody got run over, didn't he?
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here.
Why is this not
minding
being
my own
filtered
business
out?
when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and into him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus,
Sorry, I was clicked out. I had to ban somebody.
he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Like a pixie. Oh gosh, no, it's the same guy. Yeah, we know who it is.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand. It was... Hey,
What?
did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe the package fell somewhere out of sight. See you later.
Okay, mister.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside. I tugged.
Okay, nothing there. Let me quickly go on Twitch. I'm also gonna save soon after. I need to put another ban word up. The thing is, no matter how many I am putting up right now, they always find a way to change the font or something to make it that it goes through the filter. And I don't know. We already had a similar one, but I guess I need to place it with this one because that's what people use now. But yeah, it's like super frustrating to have to add ban words like literally every 5 seconds. Hello, Misty. Look comfy.
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a past.
Oh, it's literate now.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice. What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle
Isn't that from a book or something?
600 years old.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah. He knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Please, what?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle. His own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew.
Why would somebody want to climb that haystack? That's not even stacked well.
Thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous! I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
We climb. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Long day. You mean to climb, huh? I love the reflections here. It doesn't obviously have the reflection of the
Pushing with
character.
all my strength got
Because that's like an old game, but the art is actually pretty nice.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Slice or two off Alice's Wonderland? How about you stack some more hay on top?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, how about...
See him. I'll...
You know, I'm serious. Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh, well, at least the glass...
Well...
It's not my dear, is it?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer. And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Okay.
I couldn't see anything.
I need this wire, I assume.
Hello again.
What?
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of.
I'll see.
Well, that's not that helpful.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. I tugged.
I'll talk to him again.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
No.
Look, I... Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there.
I have a suspicion that Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strangely.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out of the bar?
Yeah, sure. Just talking, that's all. Goodbye for now. Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
Aren't you going to help Fitzgerald?
What does he need my help for?
Didn't you hear what McGuire said? He's been hit by a car.
What an idiot. People call me stupid, but I've never done that.
Don't you feel any sympathy for poor Fitzgerald?
He never bothered about me, so why should I?
He does have
Bye
a
for now.
point. Hmm.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
That's right.
Okay.
Can I use the towel for something? Is there anything else here? I'm wondering if I can use the thing to grab the ledge of the wall here.
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Haha.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
See, that's how we climb up now. Well, actually, it looks halfway decently like a medieval painting. Like, actually. Look at his face. Oh my goodness.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Mm-hmm. I guess he can't get me now, so let's go down here. I have the feeling he would have been able to get me. What were they doing down here? Supported everything, interestingly. So they must have been digging.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. I placed my fingers and thumb into the hole.
Yeah, I need this to go up there. But for that, I need something to lift it.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was.
Mortar?
Plaster of Paris.
Plaster.
I'd used it in Cuba.
Yes! Okay. I know. We take the plaster. Put it in here.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement. I smoothed the...
There we go, the wet bar towel. Will that help?
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could.
Okay, so we need a damp towel. That's a start, you know. Plaster, we have this. We don't have much else.
I tried in vain.
Okay, that's a good one there. Is there anything else here that I can use to repair the faucet thing for the water? No, I don't see anything. Okay, so we know we need to soak the towel in water. The thing is, there's water on the road outside. Question is, can we? I don't think I can. It would work. I don't think we can. No. Okay, so we need actual water, which we can only get if we repair the tap. There we go.
The plastic cover had been smashed and broken away, revealing a switch.
Can I do anything about the wiring? Bless you, man.
I couldn't see anything obvious. I couldn't see. Hello? What? Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it. Could you use this towel?
I could.
I'll see you later. Hello? You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell with...
What do you make of this white powder?
Ah! Hay fever!
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
I'm gonna get a snack.
I'll see you later. He wasn't listening.
Excuse me, Miss... Hello there.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels.
Just borrowing it if you... What can you tell me?
Gruber Electronics.
Does this...
No, it doesn't.
What do you make of this...
I guess that muck on it is...
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, you won't.
What do you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
Mm-mm.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen...
Goodbye for now. Hey! Hello, Derek. Do you recognize...
No, why?
Do you...
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
What does this false nose mean to you?
No, you're a clown.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, boss.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
Do you
No.
Does this security... Bye for now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, bartender? Sorry.
Now, why should I do that?
Nothing. Come on.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health.
Aw, Does this...
No.
May I borrow...
Sure you can. On one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner. With the hygiene problem.
Does this tissue mean it?
That's it.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
What's the idea of waving? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Check out... Does this...
I'm not.
Look, I got...
Hmm.
Hey, McGuire.
What?
Do you know what this white powder is?
No.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so.
He has a point there.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
Is there really not anything else I can do? No?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
I guess there's water on the floor here. And I can't do anything with it.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere.
Guys, I'm stuck. I talked to everybody about everything. Except for him, I guess, with towel. Or did I? No, I think I did, but still.
Hello again. What?
I did.
I'll see you. It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer. The white whiskers on the bartender. The resemblance ended there. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Check out my card.
I've seen it, for heaven's sake.
Look.
Should I look this up? There must be something I could do.
It was impossible to... It was... I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm stuck. Like, positively stuck. I think I tried everything that I found, so... There we go, walkthrough. Franchising Ireland, there we go. You can steal the wire. And he puts it on. Well, that's all I've read. I don't know where to use it. It's gonna say no, I need to trip the switch, I think.
I replaced the fuse with a
Or
piece
that.
of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay, that is nice. That's a good progress. Okay, if I'd known that you could just take the wires.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen. I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place. I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
What am I supposed to do here now? Is it to do a flashlight down here? I'm just going back up. Can I not go to the right here? No? I don't see a flashlight down there. like adult.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look,
Will it have changed something outside, maybe?
it was impossible.
Ah!
I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Can we now go downstairs and see if something happens?
Now I could see. I spotted Mr. Leary's flashlight easily. Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trapdoor.
Mm-hmm.
It was Peagrim's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
Oh, how
If you
nice.
want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
That's gonna be helpful. Soak the towel, dude.
I held the towel under the faucet.
Can I shut it off?
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Okay, now we can go upstairs again. And now we have a soaking wet towel, which we need for this. Let's get back to the castle. Okay. Let's use the towel.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Now I can pull it out.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Boom. Let's move on then.
I placed my fingers and thumb
No.
in the holes in the wall.
I need to use the
Nothing
cast.
happened.
Forget you don't zoom in there. There we go.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
If you call that silence, I don't know what is. That is noisy as heck. And we have a flashlight, alright. that evening back in Paris, we never fixed the faucet.
I had messages waiting to be played.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor.
Mm.
Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says.
Oh.
Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I better get over there and mourn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing, but I couldn't just let her die.
Yeah, maybe we should actually make our way over there, but
I arrived to find the Palais Royal
too
courtyard
long.
deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
But the thing is, she knew something because the letter said she did.
Locked? No way was I going... The intercom system wasn't working. Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire. Locked?
How about this? It's not like this statue thing here. It's like an obvious ladder.
That broken window looked like the best way in. Fixed tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing it. Who else would want to? I unhooked the first wire.
But this was looking like a ladder before anyways. No, for real, when the first murder happened I thought this was a ladder
I
looking
released
thing.
the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
That's good. Let's push it. That.
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything. That broken window looked...
It's like very convenient ladder here.
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. No. No.
The shell. Shells are universal tool now. I have a bad feeling about it.
My God, I'm too late. Imelda. Oh no.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
You didn't know my father.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
she was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
That's a good question.
Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace. I opened it. Inside was a tiny gold key.
Is that the key for the box in our
took the
office?
key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
I think that is the key to the box in our office. So they did know each other. He had the elephant and she had the key to the box. And his daughter had the box with the elephant carved in.
The box was carved by my father. The elephant on... I took out the key. I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
There's the rest of the photograph.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box? I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Canchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father.
Isn't that lovely?
There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come. Hotel St. Georges, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for. Or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a phony job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all. He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
That's what brings them together, but what brings the other two that were murdered together with them, besides that they clearly knew each other from the letters they sent? Or the coded messages. There must be another clue. The next morning, huh?
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in.
Hello, George. So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did it snow?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars' gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Let's take another look at the man. There's between them. There's but
I can't leave whenever.
the night through. There's.
What are your plans?
I want to find out all I've got. I can't sit.
Okay. And
Okay. Shopping, a trip to the laundromat.
just take care of yourself.
Okay, I clicked through that a bit quickly, but they were just talking about the plans, what each of them is gonna do. So we are going to go back for the museum.
I
And
so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
okay, I guess this up to the museum. So we can go like to Ireland apparently.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you know anything?
No.
The sign on the tripods. Yeah.
Most.
You don't know any.
No, I owe what little education I gained.
What you do? And you're. Can you give me any?
Certain that.
Do you know anything about?
No, it is the. And they asked. They were, of course, not.
Okay, we went through all this
He was,
before.
don't you? What kind of? Yeah. Can I take a closer look?
What?
How is?
By the. It.
I found this gem.
That means nothing to me.
How did you manage?
I had a military manner, squeaky issues, and an irrational hatred of children.
Yeah, I guess that's what you need to how do you call it? Okay, we can't go anywhere else. To go to the museum.
It was just some police paperwork.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur. Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
So he knows them.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur.
He also calls himself Thomas Merlin.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Stobart. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Does this matchbook mean anything?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
He knows a lot about these kind of
See
things.
you later, son.
Can I go to the hospital? Yes! Okay, nice. Tanandra.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door. I gripped the handle within the door.
Who would have thought? Okay, let's go into the hospital.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Do you recognize...
No, sir.
Thanks for your... Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How
It's
may I
nice.
help you?
Do I have to give
I'm
to
here
her?
to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Well, maybe they did.
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I...
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
If Nurse Grendel is that bad,
can't
how come
visit
the
them.
authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors.
It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
So he's crazy, huh?
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't...
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah.
Now.
No.
See you later.
Yeah.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Seems like there's interesting things to do here.
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
The connector in the...
Okay, I think I need to get him into the staff area. Huh? Okay, it doesn't matter which way you go. Always be getting there. Let's see, can I talk to him?
Excuse me, sir.
Thanks
for your help. Hello.
Oh, no.
What's the problem with Nurse Grendel?
She's uptight and twisted on account of a broken heart.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought she was just plain bad-tempered.
That also. By the way, sir, I wouldn't stand too close to Mr. Shiny's grease valve. If he has an emission, it'll take the shine clean off your shoes. Say, nice sneakers.
Thanks. See you later.
Yeah. Hey now.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Okay, so if I pull it out...
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
And he's going the other way around. So I can Come on.
Good afternoon, Doctor. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, Doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Do you have any
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm.
That's not my...
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the... That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
No.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as...
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I'll come back later. It was a device used for measuring people's blood pressure. Hi,
Why?
I'm a doctor. Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
I'll come back. Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just the man. You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him? He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Not what I meant to do. I meant to speak to him. Oh, he's following me. Okay. There we go.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Yes, sir?
So what's your name, kid?
Benoit. They call me Bunny.
Bunny? Jeez, and you don't mind?
Oh, I've gotten used to it.
Okay, Benoit, you're gonna help me.
Anything you say, sir.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you.
That's helpful.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, we can't talk to him about things like this, but maybe he can help us with this patient.
It's me again.
No, we can't.
I'll come back. Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes.
Use it on Nurse Grendel.
Huh?
Go on, she'll enjoy it.
Well, okay.
Dr. Stobart,
Yeah?
I would appreciate it if you saved your job. This is a hospital ward, not a cabaret.
Oh, lighten up.
I heard that. Any more nonsense and I shall report you to Dr. Hagenmeyer.
Follow me.
I'm right behind you.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder. Hi. I'll come back later.
You haven't finished taking...
Can I not send him to do it?
It's...
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave?
Ah, yeah.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
Okay, never mind
How
that.
was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Yeah, he has
Have
a
you heard
point.
of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have...
Catch you later.
Au revoir, doc.
Okay, well, that wasn't too bad.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
And there you are, sir. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter! The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Well then, I guess it's too late now.
Hello, Georges.
And another one dead. Another one bites
I
the
found
dust.
Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan.
I mean,
he
we
got
kinda
away
did too.
out the window. Have you ever heard of the Hashi Ashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Yeah, I guess why.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time.
That's
Besides,
true.
Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves. Let's take a... There's a guy working on a loom. There's a... But the a night through my...
Look.
I guess I'd better go...
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
Well, I guess I'm gonna save here now. How much progress do we have? Where are we at? Okay, we're like halfway through the game. That's pretty good. I guess it's gonna get harder in the future. I don't want to talk too much during the game, because the voices are kind of quiet. That's why I'm like a bit more quiet in this, but it's a bit tricky sometimes to figure out certain solutions. Sometimes I get stuck a little bit, but it's actually a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where this leads. So we have gangsters, we have a secret thing going on. about the Templars treasure. I guess they're trying to find all of the places and things and hopefully figure out a solution. Oh, okay, is Shabazan doing like a Ocarina of Time Templars 24 games? Oh, and each of them probably gets the others the items, right? That sounds actually interesting. Let's read Shabazal, shall we? For those of you who don't know them yet, they're a variety gaming streamer. They play a lot of fun games. A lot of Zelda games also. And I guess that's what we're gonna raid them into. But he's also been playing a lot of other games lately that looked really fun, I have to say. And it's always fun time to hang out. Let's see. I forgot the name of the last game he played. Let me scroll down real quick if it would load. Twitch is so slow again, I don't know why. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Boba Bay, yeah. Boba Bay. He carried some weird creatures. And like had to solve some levels and then get some creatures and so it was a very weird game, but it looked really cute. I watched parts of it. Decent parts of it actually. But I guess Zelda is more my cup of tea to know about, so I'm excited to see how this run's going. He also plays a lot of multiplayer things with other friends, which is also always really fun. I always enjoy those, like chain together and stuff. That was super funny when he played that. But yeah, I hope you all will have a lovely evening. Thanks to all of you for joining my stream. And I'm going to be back Thursday, probably with some lace making. I actually want to finish my project. Maybe something else, we shall see. Depends on time and what I come up with.